There you go, adrenaline. Everyone on the ground, look. This is war, damn it. Over there, the missile is ready. And tonight we're going to fight. I'm ready.
Arrogant, nobody can kill me. If I'm on the Corvette, I'll reach the goal. And if I lack support, here comes a squadron. Ecuadorian ships that cause destruction.
The fight against the cartels in South America reached unprecedented proportions, with the arrival of an aircraft carrier and American destroyers in Ecuador. The operation, which is directly part of the Shield of the Americas, mobilized thousands of United States military personnel, together with local forces that joined the agreement. This coalition aims to redefine the strategy against transnational criminal networks, destroying trafficking structures and imposing controls in areas previously dominated by the cartels. Even without the current Brazilian president signing off on participation in the Shield of the Americas, the Brazilian Navy remained present in Operation Southern Seas 2026, paving the way for future joint actions with the United States in the fight against organized crime. Meanwhile, Ecuador stands out as an example of rapid progress in tackling organized crime. Gangs are being dismantled, criminal structures eliminated, and curfews have been implemented in regions previously dominated by drug trafficking, showing concrete results from the operation integrated with the Shield of the Americas. But are we witnessing the Bukil effect in South America? Welcome to Vida no Quartel.
Why did this American aircraft carrier come to Ecuador?
Well, the Nimitz aircraft carrier is coming as part of some exercises conducted by the United States called the Southern Seas Exercises, in which they invite navies from different countries to carry out naval operations with them. And Ecuador was fortunate to be one of the invited countries.
The arrival of the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier and American destroyers in Ecuador represents a strategic milestone within Operation Shield of the Americas. These assets from the U.S. Southern Command not only expand the United States' power projection capability in the region, but also reinforce the message that the fight against transnational cartels will be carried out with cutting-edge technology and a constant military presence. The Nimitz, considered one of the largest aircraft carriers in the world, brings with it dozens of aircraft capable of carrying out large-scale attack, surveillance, and logistical support missions. The military capabilities employed include state-of-the-art fighter jets, surveillance and attack drones, as well as advanced naval systems for intercepting suspicious vessels. This structure allows for simultaneous operations on different fronts, ensuring air and maritime superiority. The firepower and mobility of these assets make it possible not only to neutralize strategic targets, but also to support local forces in infiltration missions and direct combat against criminal factions. This view does not hold up because in addition to the United States, another 17 countries are part of the Shield of the Americas and are already reaping the benefits of cooperation. The sharing of technologies, weaponry, and funding has enabled the re-equipment of local police forces, strengthening their ability to respond to organized crime. This network of international collaboration shows that the goal goes beyond economic interests. This is a collective strategy to stabilize the region and reduce the influence of the cartels. For Washington, it is extremely important to consolidate allies within the continent itself, preventing powers like China and Russia from establishing strategic partnerships with South American countries and threatening the United States from the inside out. In addition, fighting the cartels in South America is also a way to reduce the flow of illegal goods into North American territory and weaken dangerous connections between local criminal networks and extremist groups from the Middle East. This combination of factors explains why the Shield of the Americas has become a geopolitical and international security priority. Within this scenario, the possibility of expanding operations to the South Atlantic is increasing. Vessels transporting drugs along the Brazilian coast may soon become direct targets of attack drones and American destroyers. This perspective points to an intensification of maritime fight against drug trafficking, where Brazil, even without officially joining the Shield of the Americas, may see its coast included in joint missions to intercept and neutralize transnational criminal networks. It is important to highlight that countless Brazilian families live under the control of criminal factions that, over the past decades, have expanded their power and political influence, even reaching into the National Congress and the judiciary. This reality has already cost the population dearly. Lives lost, hard-earned possessions being stolen, and young people being drawn into drug trafficking. The impact is even harsher in the poorest communities, like the favelas, where violence becomes routine and the hope for change seems distant. In this scenario, the possibility of international support would be decisive for Brazil. The Shield of the Americas shows that the union of forces, technologies, and funding can generate significant advances against organized crime. However, while the Brazilian government avoids classifying the factions as narco-terrorists, the country remains on the sidelines of these joint operations, watching neighbors like Paraguay and Ecuador make rapid progress in confronting the networks. What would you say to those who don't want help from the United States and claim that Americans only want Brazil's resources? Join the debate and leave your opinion here in the comments. We would like to thank the many subscribers of Vida No Quartel who have supported the channel in recent days by purchasing the Preparação Eficiente course or the Análise Privada do Eleitor Estratégico. In addition to strengthening Vida No Quartel's presence in raising public awareness, you have acquired a unique and exclusive product for in-depth geopolitical and strategic analysis. And for those who want to support the channel, the link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Here at Vida No Quartel, you stay up to date with everything happening in the military world. Leave a like, subscribe, and watch one of the videos that's appearing on your screen. Forward fighters, see you next time.